Hello, one and all present here. This is Amit Kumar Singh. Welcome everyone to my 12th class. So, guys, I hope you are enjoying my classes, right? So, this is our 12th session. So far I have done 11th session and I really love doing all this. I hope the same feeling you also are having and you are enjoying a lot, you are learning a lot. So, in this session, what we're going to discuss, we're going to discuss something which is very important. We're going to talk about different data types in Tableau. So when we work on Tableau, we have different data types. So that is very important for us to understand. Okay, fine. Probably many times we don't care much thinking about these data types and all. Like if you observe here, like already you know about sample superstore and all, right? So if you observe, guys, if you see this column name, you have orders, you have different column names under orders like row ID or order ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name. Okay, these columns, know what you see. So they belong to different data types. Although when we work on Excel, then as such there's no data type as a term involved in Excel, but in Tableau to do much more what you say classification or to understand the data in much more better way, they talk in the term of data types. So what these data types is all about. Okay, so your data types can be, it can be number, in numbers form, they can be whole number or decimal, they can be dates, they can be date and time, it can be string, or it can be boolean, or it can be geographical. Like you see, right, at the top of this order, can you see this hash, something hash key is there, right? Okay, so if you see in the term of, in the top of order, you see something like this kind of symbol. So how can I represent these things to you? So probably if you magnify this order, you'll see hash key. If you see order ID, you see something called ABC written. If you see order date, something like this symbol comes. So these are different kinds of data types, guys. This hash key represent a data type called number, while this ABC represent a data type called boolean. Sorry, it represents string. Okay, so this order represent this order date, over that this key represent date, ship date, like you can see this ship mode, that is a string. Okay, customer ID, it is a string. Customer name, it is a string. ABC segment, it is string. Okay, so you observe this, like if you see country, United States, something like this kind of symbol, this is geographical. City, geographical. State, geographical. Postal code, geographical. Okay, this is geographical, this should be number. So it can be like, it can be geographical also, it can be number also. It depends. You can call this as a qualitative data, or you can call this quantitative data. So postal code, when you're seeing postal code, you're seeing 5-digit number, right? But is this 5-digit number? Can you do some mathematical calculation on this 5-digit number, guys? When you see postal code here, you might get confused, right? Because when you're seeing postal code, you're seeing a numbers. Okay, so according to you, this should comes as a data type number, but this is actually comes under geographical. Why geographical? Because how can you expect some kind of mathematical operations on them? Like I belong to a state called Chhattisgarh, where my pin code is 495447, and I'm living in Bangalore, where my pin code is 560078. So can I add them? Can I subtract them, or doing some kind of mathematical operation? Will it give some kind of mathematical judgment? No, right? I hope you're getting it. When you see latitude, longitude, maybe that looks like a number, but it's a geographical. I hope you can understand this. Like region, you see south, west. Okay, this is given. This is given as a string. Okay, again, you can put this as a under geographical. So what you can do, okay, like you just click here, you can see the different types of data type, like number, decimal, or number whole. So both comes under number data type. Another data type can be date and time. Another data type can be date. Date is different from date and time. String is comes under for alphabets and all. Spatial as such, it's something like something which is a combination of of different terms, maybe time period, something like that. There we use spatial booleans altogether, 0 and 1. Arithmetics, we use booleans. Default, this is geographical location. So probably according to me, region should comes under geographical region. Where, which geographical region? Airport, area code, CBSA or MSA in US, city, congressional district, country or region. It should comes under country or region. Clear, everyone? So these are different kinds of data type, guys. Now the question comes, why we are so much engaging ourselves discussing about data types. Like here, if you see the last four, these are the last four columns. If you see either sales, quantity, discount, profit, these all comes under numbers as a data type, right? So why these data types suddenly become so much significant for us? And I hope you remember, right? Sales, quantity, discount, profit, I'll put them under measures. While these ABC strings, okay, date, time, all this geographical or boolean, all this I put under dimensions. So you have 6 types of data types, guys. You have 6 types of data types. Your data type can be number. Okay, so let me write under Tableau. So imagine if I go here and I go to worksheet and I make a note here. So show caption. Okay, so I'll write here, I'll increase the font size. I'll write different types of different types of data types. Okay, so where I'll write first one is numbers. Numbers can be whole or it can be integer. It can be whole or decimal, not integer, sorry. It can be whole or decimal. It can be date. Okay, date data type is different from date time data type. Date time. Then fourth, it can be string. Fifth, it can be boolean. Then sixth, it can be geographical. Okay, so all your cities, countries, state, latitude, longitude, all comes under geographical. So these are the different types of data type. So these are the different types of data type, guys. Now here the question comes in your mind, why we are so much engaging ourselves with the data type. The reason of engaging so much with the data type is that, like, you can understand, like, it helps whenever you are analyzing with the help of Tableau, because in Excel you don't have data type and all, right? So the advantage what Tableau gives us, like, that 99% of time Tableau can itself define the data type. Okay, certain time Tableau can even make a mistake, like what we saw just now, but 99% of time Tableau can define the data type, while Excel does not define data type. Whenever we pulls data from Excel to Tableau, it will automatically gives the data type. Okay, and these data type, what Tableau will give, that depends upon different parameters. The parameter can be the column name, like product name. So this is the column name. So column name itself telling that it must be string, or maybe order date, that itself telling that data type is date. Okay, so it can so how Tableau could able to understand the kind of data type, it have that intelligence. That's why we call it a business intelligence, right? So it is a business intelligence tool. So it have that feature which can able to recognize depending upon the column name, and also depending upon the values which are there in the column. So like here we saw the example, right? Where with when it saw the pin code. Okay, so pin code as a word, PINCODE, maybe some already feed data would be there inside the Tableau software, which can able to recognize, which help the Tableau to understand some already installed symmetry or database is given to them. So which can help Tableau to understand which belong to which data type. But again, maybe if the Tableau is confused with that part, below that pin code, when the Tableau saw the numbers, so it made an impression, it made the impression that it must belong to data type called number. But in actually pin code is a geographical data type. To understand that, you need more or less brain, not some kind of symmetry or not some kind of logical interpretation what can be feed into the system. Everything cannot be feed into the system, right? I hope you'll agree with me. So that's why human brain is much more better than computer brain. So certain time computers can make confusion depending upon the kind of data what is feed to them. Anyway, I am not here to discuss about comparison between human intelligence with the business intelligence. So here these things are there. 99% of time Tableau would able to define the data type, and it mainly use the parameters. Parameter can be the column name. It can follow the values in the column to understand the kind of data type. Okay, and in time when the Tableau could not able to recognize the data type, that time we need to define the data type for the Tableau. For this, we just need to make a click. Like we just need to click. Okay, we just need to do right click, and then we just need to define that which data type we belong according to us. And once we make a click, and the work will be done. Now the question again comes, why we are discussing so much about them? Because definitely when it comes to plotting graphs and all, it will helpful for you. Like imagine if you two subcategory in column, and okay, which is your dimension, right? And that dimension what I'm talking about, which kind of dimension is subcategory? It's a string. And then if I put sales under row, okay, it will create a column diagram, right? But in place of subcategory, suppose if I put ship date in the column, ship date belong to the data type called date. You see here the line diagram is formed. You can swap this also, but the line diagram is formed. Why not the histogram? Why not the column diagram? Why not the bar chart? Because this is installed template. So when you have a data type date with the number, okay, you are comparing date and number, then the line diagram should form. When you are comparing string and a number, then column or bar chart can be formed. You are getting me? So uh, if I remove the year, and suppose if I make a comparison between the values, the sum values of sales, and that I want to compare with the profit. Okay, so see here you will get a scatter diagram. So that's the reason why Tableau stress so much on defining the columns based upon different data types, because Tableau ultimately help you for your business intelligence. It try to give you the smart solution for all kinds of numericals or non-numericals values what we feed into the system. So what kinds of numerical or non-numerical value we are feeding into the system, Tableau want to give you a smart answer by plotting a current representation for that. And for that, these data types ultimately helps Tableau a lot. So guys, I hope you understood the objective of this session. Here we discussed the different types of data types which are important whenever you are working on Tableau. So with that intention, it's time to wind up the class. Thank you everyone. God bless you.